Greetings everybody, this is Red on VFR, and finally we're into motorcycling season 2025. And we begin with this beauty. This is a 2000 Honda Valkyrie, which is a GL1500C, or in other markets used to be called Flat 6C. Probably C is for cruiser. As you can tell, this is a Honda Goldwing. Basically, it is a Goldwing, but kind of naked in a cruiser style, because the Goldwing is a touring bike. This one is a cruiser. Look at this beauty. Always loved those 6-cylinder engines, because I do have the Goldwing, the GL1000, but that was a flat 4. This one is a flat 6. So it features 100 horsepower, the 1510 cubic centimeters in displacement, which is just 1.5, easier to say that, or 1500. The details of this bike is gorgeous. So it's all original, the original pipes. No one molested it. Some very, very good condition, just like most of the bikes that I got to fix. So the customer came in to me and said he's got a problem with starting the bike. So the kill switch doesn't react to anything. So you turn a key, which is on the right hand side. Usually, sometimes they're on the left hand side. This one has it on the right hand side. You click a button and nothing happens. By the way, the bike has just shy of 41,000 miles, which is not a big deal. I had a Victory with almost 40,000 miles. That was customer's bike. I had a Shadow, as you saw in previous videos, with 45,000 miles probably. And I have a Goldwing with 54,000 miles. So there is literally nothing wrong with high mile motorcycles as long as they were taken care of. It is raining outside, so I cannot really pull it outside and give it a full tour of this bike. But it is one heavy motorcycle, about 680 pounds. Has about a 5-gallon tank, pretty big tank, wide, like a school bus color. Speaking of the school bus, it's a shaft drive, which is on the right hand side, 5 gears. Top speed is about 110 miles an hour. Beautiful piece. I cannot not look at the engine, how clean it is. So I will take a look at the switch. I think the problem is with the switch, and then I'll just give it once over with the fluids, the clutch fluid, the brake fluid, and see whether or not they need to be replaced. Dana asked me to take a look at the belt, which I think there are 2, just like on the Goldwing. So I'll take the cover off and see what's happening, if it's cracked or not. And Dana said the wear on tires is uneven, so it makes the bike wobble a bit, maybe, and make a little bit of a noise while going on down the road. So I'll check that out in any case. And actually, he said that his bulb is out. It's not a problem, but we'll take care of the starting issue first. You turn the key, bike is in neutral, the kill switch is on, nothing. After my little investigation, by the way, it's raining now and thunderstorms. After my investigation, so the button I checked, so everything is good, everything's clean. Yeah, by the way, this is my hands just for after cleaning everything else inside it. So everything is working just fine. Actually, I didn't connect the brake signal, which is over here. Not a big deal. I'm gonna connect it anyway. So it appears to be is the starter relay the issue, because it has to be making sounds, and it doesn't when the bike starts to or tries to run, I suppose. So I already ordered a replacement. I will see if that works, because it should. That's the only thing that is, in my opinion, the culprit. Other than that, it is looking good. The other thing I was gonna check is the air filter, as Dana asked. Well, I'll check it out, but more often than not, it is forgotten. But I'll give it a glance. So it's only a couple of bolts. This looks to be a 12 mil, and probably a 10er over here. And it can be moved away to the side, because Dana did mention, because he had a Magna just like I had, the tank was able to kind of pivot upwards because there was a shaft. There was no bolt over here. I think there were two on top, and that's it. You could kind of prop it up completely like a hood of a car. That was very convenient to change everything. And those are the two screws I was talking about. I couldn't get to them because of the tank. Well, what's your guess? Well, it's been there for a little while. Interestingly enough, Honda provides the part number for the air filter, just in case if you need it. And this is the part number 2 over here. The original OEM filter, it appears to be, costs about $35, and the aftermarket, like high flow, that I use also, that I actually use in my VFR, costs $32. So it, to me, wouldn't matter. I would probably go with Honda, because $3 is nothing. It's less than 10%, and I'd rather keep originality. But Honda part for my VFR was probably $10 to $15 more, so I decided to go with a high flow. But it's up to the owner what he wants to do as far as the engine air filter replacement, because some people would choose to keep that out, even though it's very, very used up and old. I don't know how old it is, but it doesn't look too good. It is clogged up completely. There's oily residue, obviously, from the engine case, but other than that, it's in a decent shape. I've seen a lot worse. So my customer opted out for the K&N filter. This is the part number HA1596. Was manufactured last year, about a year ago, almost exactly. So yeah, it's washable. Cost $72, not shipped. But apparently there's a lifetime warranty and stuff like that. I would have opted out for the Honda part, but it is what it is. So not a big deal. We'll just drop that in, put the tank on, and the bike will be pretty much ready. Alright, the motorcycle is completely finished. I was able to start the bike from a button. The customer told me that he couldn't do it and he had to jump it he was doing the connection, basically hardwiring through the solenoid, not even through the solenoid, but using solenoid terminals, which is the battery to the starter motor. So the battery, the button works. I was able to adjust choke a bit, but not by much. This slack is always there. This is where it engages. This is where it closes. And this slack, all Valkyries have it. It's not a big deal. I just have to explain it to the customer. I did replace the air filter for the K&N. I was able to make sure that the running light works now. It wasn't before. It was just a burnt filament in front. Other than that, it should start. I haven't started it yet. Let's do it and see if it works. So I will need choke. The key is on. The moment of truth. And of course, you know what would have helped if I had the gasoline on. Let me turn it on first. Now it should work. So Dana, the RPMs are gonna go up as soon as the bike is gonna heat up. So right now it is low and it will go up because it is on choke. But as soon as it's warmed up, you can remove it. Because you told me that the RPMs were low on the choke. Well, because the bike was cold. What a quiet running machine. Unbelievable. I do love that sound. 6 cylinders. What are you gonna say? It's a beautiful engine. Well, thanks for watching this fairly short episode. I didn't do much because, you know, pretty much everything was okay on this bike. Just a few things here and there, but nothing too major. Thank you very much for joining me, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care and goodbye.